What is going on, guys? My name is Jeff, or Oh My God, and today I have a video for you. I'm going to talk about all the new information that has come out about Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, before I do this, I'm not actually going to go over the facts because I'm assuming that 99.9% of you, which is about 3 people, judging by the amount of views I usually get on my videos, but most of you know the information. You know the facts, you know what you want to think about it, and you know. So if you don't know the fact, I really can't talk today. This is like my 3rd try on this commentary. Anyway, if you don't know the facts, there's a link in the description to Drifter's channel. It's one of the most recent videos there. He's awesome. He spits raw information at you. Very little bias, very little opinion. I love it. It's just raw information from that video. And, absorb it. Listen to it. Do that before you watch this video if you haven't already. So, assuming you know the information, I'm just going to give my opinion and my ideas and my theories and my predictions for the game. So, first bit of information, and the biggest one, is that the game will be called Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, that pops out at me for a couple reasons. It can mean a number of things, but the number... I'm sorry, for some reason my mouth's wet too. It's just not... My body just doesn't want me to do a commentary today, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm tough like that. I'm a manly man. Alright, anyway, Call of Duty Ghosts stands out to me because it's not MW3. It's not Call of Duty 4. There's no number. There's no series. Now, I think that it means Sledgehammer Games is the only developer behind this game. Infinity Ward might have their name on the cover, but I'm assuming that Infinity Ward's story arc, their storyline, Infinity Ward is done. I said that after MW3 that I thought Infinity Ward would be done. Since then, I've kind of thought that maybe they might still be developing something, but I think that the majority of this game is going to be made by Sledgehammer. This is going to be their trilogy, their series, whether it's 3 games or not. I think Infinity Ward's pretty much dead and gone, especially with their new game being announced at E3 with EA, which isn't actually Infinity Ward. It's the old Infinity Ward employees under EA. But anyway, I'm sure you guys know that too. If you don't, I have an old video on it somewhere on an old channel. I'll try to find it and put it in the description. So, like I said, I think that it means Sledgehammer is making their own new series, and it's going to take place in this other fact right here. It's going to be modern weapons, like today's weapons in a future world. So, I think it's going to be in a post-apocalyptic world. I can never say that word right, so I'm just going to call it a dystopian world. I know that's not correct, but post-apocalyptic is just such a tongue twister. I'm just going to say dystopian. So, the reason I think that is because why else would you have today's weapons in a future world? The only other way I can think of it is if you're stuck in the future, say in a country like Iraq, where there's a bunch of leftover weapons from an old war. And that's really the only other idea I can come up with. I'm sure that there are a lot of other theories online. I haven't listened to much opinion on this. So, I'm trying to give you guys as much raw stuff out of my head as I can. But like I said, I think it's going to be a dystopia. I think it's going to be, we can't produce weapons anymore, whether a giant EMP goes off and all electronic weapons stop working, or, a nuclear war broke out and no factories are left to make weapons and you just use what you have, or something like that. I definitely think it's going to be a dystopia. So, another little snippet of information I think I'm going to guess is that the... here's the fact. Call of Duty Ghosts will only come out for next-gen consoles and PC. No Wii U confirmed yet. I'm assuming it's going to be on Wii U, although I don't know whether it's worth it for Activision to publish it for Wii U. But only next-gen consoles, which is interesting, because it's going to try to make itself the main selling point for the new consoles. But that's not really important to me. What's important to me is this is Activision. They want to make as much money as possible. They're going to release something for the old Xbox 360 and PS3. What will it be? I think it's the Call of Duty 4 remake that we've been waiting for. Now, this is going totally out on a limb. There's absolutely no information outside of the fact that it's only being released for next-gen consoles, but it sets itself up for a Call of Duty 4 HD remake. Now, the game, it's only from 2007. It doesn't really need an HD remake. The graphics are still pretty awesome when compared to today. But if they say combine Call of Duty 4 with Modern Warfare 2. I know in China they released a free-to-play Call of Duty shooter called Call of Duty, Modern Warfare or something. No number, no nothing. It's just Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Call of Duty 4 combined into one smorgasbord game. I think they might do something like that. It won't be a free-to-play. No, it'll be $60 or $50 or $40. But I think that they're going to take all of our favorite parts, or all of their favorite parts of all the previous Call of Duty games, and just combine them into one Call of Duty Modern Warfare, is what I'll call it. I don't know whether it'll have a story mode. It probably won't, now that I think about it. Maybe it'll be like mission highlights. I don't know. I really couldn't predict the story mode, but I know that the multiplayer will probably just be, all of our favorite weapons from all the previous games mixed together, all of our favorite maps, stuff like that. I think it'd be a nice way for Activision to gain some positive PR. I think that they would make a shit ton of money off it, because even non-gamers, even the kids in my school, they loved Call of Duty 4. They loved MW2, and they're not huge fans of the newer games. So they could go back, and if they remake that stuff, I think it's got limitless potential. So that could be very, very cool. There's a bunch of other information about this leak, from this leak, I should say, but nothing else really sparked as much of an idea as those topics did, so I'm going to cut off the talk about that. I am going to give you a little update, though. So if you guys don't care about my channel, if you're watching this on Yoush, which you very well might be, you probably are, if I look at the numbers. But I am back. I'm going to be uploading to Oh My God. That's going to be my channel. I don't know. I just don't... Excuse me. I just don't like the other channels right now. The Bear Jews are just too old. Anti-Grizz, I don't know. That just feels like it's from a past era. So, Oh My God, it's nice and new. It's an awesome name. I'm just going to stick with this. So, Oh My God's going to be my channel. If you guys are watching this from Yoush, please, please, please go ahead and check out my channel. I'm not asking you to subscribe or like a video or anything. Just see if you like my videos. If you like this one, chances are you'll like the other ones on my channel. I apologize for the rustiness. This is my first commentary in a long time, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And the gameplay you're watching is probably a free-for-all I got today. It's a long gameplay. I'm going to trim it down. I was somewhat competitive in a PC free-for-all, which was kind of rare. So, we'll see how it turns out in the gameplay thing. I might spit something else at you. But anyway, my name is Oh My God. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.